Here's a look at your daily market report on this Thursday, the 9th day of October. Working on day 5 of the feeder cattle futures rally, as at midday, those contracts are up sharply once again. The weekly drought monitor was published this morning. Very little change from last week, but what change did occur was a slight worsening of conditions. Even though the nights have cooled down significantly, the days still running above average, and lack of moisture has prevented any improvement in conditions across the state. Currently, there's 2.5% of the state not rated in any state of drought. 26.57% of the state in D0 or considered abnormally dry, 44.17% in D1, which is moderate drought, 26.76% in D2, which is severe drought, and currently none of the state listed in extreme or exceptional drought. Taking a look at what's going on at the auction barns around the state today, the only early listings we had was from Wheeler Livestock Auction in Osceola. They're expecting about 800 head today. It's an off week for New Cambria. They're having a cow sale on Saturday with a light offering expected at 11 o'clock on Saturday. No feeder cattle sale this week, however. No early listings today from Mocan Livestock Market or Mid-Missouri Livestock Auction. A couple other special replacement cow sales taking place this week include Four State Stockyards in Exeter. Friday evening at 5 o'clock, they'll have a special cow sale expecting about 500 head. Mid-Missouri Stockyards in Phillipsburg, they'll have a special cow sale Saturday evening at 6 o'clock, expecting about 400 head there. On Wednesday, around the state, Springfield Livestock Marketing Center had 1,046 head. The market there was called mostly $2 to $8 lower. Several smaller drafts, short wean calves in the offering there. Farmington Regional Stockyards, they sold 440 head. The feeder steers and heifers were called steady to 7 lower, except for some 5-weight steers and some 4-weight heifers that were 5 higher. South Central Regional Stockyards in Vienna, they had 1,186 head. Compared to 2 weeks ago, steers under 550 pounds, 5 to 15 higher. Those over 550 pounds steady. Heifers under 650 pounds were called $10 to $15 lower. Heavier weight heifers were steady. It was noted that some of their usual lightweight heifer buyers weren't present this week, which led to the lower market there. Windsor Livestock Auction, they had 856 head this week. Compared to last week, calves sold firm to higher. A large consignment of fancy wean calves providing some eye-popping figures. Yearlings were not well tested this week. The steers in Windsor, medium and large ones, some 4 to 500 pounds, 447.5 to 520. 5 to 6 weights at 420 to 495. 6 to 7 weights at 385 to 420, with a package of 639-pound fancy steers at 450. Feeder heifers, medium and large ones, some 4 to 5 weights, 442 to 464. A package of 412-pound fancy heifers, 28 head of them, sold at 545. Some 5 to 6 weights at 480 to 422.50. Some 6 to 7 weights with some of these tagged as replacements, 388 to 391. Box beef cutout values, choice up 50 cents at midday, 366.60. Select up 66 cents at 345.90. Those values based on 67 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. The choice select spread at $20.76. Negotiated feedlot trades so far for the week, still very light volume reported. For the most part, the market hasn't been established yet this week. Just under 1,800 head total. Most of that's been outside the 5-state feeding region. Texas has reported 78 head for the week. Still a big goose egg in Kansas and Nebraska. Not a single hoof's traded there. Iowa's moved just under 500 head for the week. About half of those took place yesterday at 231. That would be steady to firm with what the earlier sales in the week traded at. Most of those 228 to 230. Taking a look at the futures at midday, live cattle for October up $1.07, $234.92. December $239.40 up 52, and February $242.80 up 57. Feeder cattle October up $3.17, $372.67. November up $3.52 at $372.35. January up $3.62 at $367.15. Lean hogs for October 42 lower, $97.20. December at $84.82, down $1.27, and February $86.95, down $1.17. On the board of trade at midday, corn contracts from 1 to 2 cents lower. December 4.21, March at 4.35 3/4, May at 4.44 1/2. Soybeans are 2 to 4 1/2 lower. November at 10.25, January 10.41 1/4, March at 10.54 3/4. Wheat contracts are 1 to 2 1/2 higher. December 5.09 3/4, March at 5.26 3/4, and May at 5.38 3/4. Soybean meal for October down 90 cents a ton, $269.90. Soybean oil for October at $50.57 a hundredweight, down 40 cents. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your daily market report for Thursday. This is